Okay, good evening. I've been off and had something to eat, and now I'm going to try and finish up chapter 3 with Red Riding Hood. This is the first time I've gotten into chapter 3 with her. Usually, Snow White flattens me. Now, Snow White is on my team, so we're going to figure out how she works. So, we're going to start off this chapter, like a lot of the others, goes from the forest to the city, to the castle. The gatekeepers on the castle wall didn't listen at all. We will not bother the king with fairy tales. Get out of here. Look, look, Riding Hood suddenly called out, pointing to the ground. She had discovered a track leading along the castle wall, and there were the prints of wolf paws. The wolf is in the castle. They followed the tracks to a small hole that was just big enough to squeeze through. All right, we've snuck into the castle. All right. So, this one has us going through a couple fights. The one side has us going through a couple fights, getting to a rest site, which will come in handy. And then, so there are no shops on one side of the map and no rest sites on the other, and no way of getting from one track to the other at any point. So you have to choose straight out the gate. This is one thing that I have figured out about this game is you always want to look at the entire track backwards and forwards and think about which side you want to be on. I have a bunch of money, but my team is pretty fleshed out. It would be nice to get more dice, but I could only actually get one more dice, and I would not be able to heal. This one has 2 harder battles. Actually, I think I'm going to take the easier route, even though I don't get the rest site until the very end. And we'll see what happens. Okay, the Troll Guardian. I need red, yellow, or red, green, and orange. Okay. So everyone's got. So enemy receives 2 poison. Enemy receives 1 poison, 4 poison on Snow White. And she has to have 1. So this won't actually fire off until next time. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn the wolf skin. The wolf is the target this time. So let's use you to buff the wolf. And then I don't have any other defense. Go ahead and poison the guard and then hit the guard twice. He's gonna poison the wolf. Might as well do that because it's 0. Okay. Poisoned the wolf. Okay. So she's got a poison, which means that she could do that, or she can do that, or she can actually do both. All right. The wolf is not able. He's going to do a bunch of stuff to himself. So let's do that. Let's do that. And let's. Ooh, I can do some more poison on him. Or I could just hit him twice. Do poison. Yeah. Okay. There's nothing else. Oh, he can shield the wolf. The wolf is kind of assuming the guard goes after the wolf. I may regret that. Okay. Took 8 hits. He still has plenty of poison left on him. Okay. Let's heal the wolf a bit. And grab the arrow. Can't do that yet because she's not actually poisoned. So let's do that. And that. Let's do that. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Who's she gonna hit? He's gonna hit a bunch of people. That's okay. All right, I need to do 7 damage on him. I'm going to sacrifice a little of the red dye in the hopes of getting more hits. Okay. That the poison will take him out even if this doesn't, but this may. There we go. All right. The Laughing Witch. She's honestly, I don't have much use for her. Target heals for 1 HP per 1 poison on them, and then removes the poison on targets and banishes this. That's good. It's good. 4 strength, 3 fatigue, and banish this card. But I've got 10 dice these days, so that might be worth it. don't know what the point of this is. Although, yes, if you had a deck full of miseries, that could be useful. Actually, what happens if you just have one of everything? Like, legit, one of everything. Alright, well. Okay. The Emperor's new clothes. You get money if you confront him, you get a card if you do not. I prefer to ask, can I have clothes like that too? And you get a new card. Ally receives 3 rule breaker. And another ally, random ally, receives 2 fragile. Rule breaker means that some of the skill prerequisites are ignored, which can give you some flexibility. Okay. All right. Well, I can find you a certain number of hits. That. It's early in the day, so let's actually give Reg some strength and then just have her wail on this poor guy and have Snowfire follow it up with some poison. And that'll be that. See what he does. He has fired off it blocked before I could figure out what he fired off. It looks like he swapped everybody though. At the end of a return, random ally receives 1 endurance, random enemy receives 1 fragile, and swaps all enemies with a random neighbor. Okay, but he's gonna be dead soon, so he can't hit anybody this time, so you're going to have to do it. Yes. And no, you can't hit them unless... but they're already got prey on them, so they're just gonna have to be... Alright, we're just gonna have to poison you up. Already got prey on you, so it doesn't really do any good. You're gonna hit her, you're gonna hit him. Okay. So, who got prey this turn? Nobody. Oh, him. I need the other guy to get prey. don't want you to have prey. You already have prey. Alright. Who can you hit? You can hit that. Maybe he has taunt. Oh, in that case, you should probably be the first one to get hit, honestly. You're gonna hit them, you're gonna hit them. So let's do that. Hit. Hit. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. Nobody has any strength. Nobody is poisoned, so those don't help. You're going to be in trouble. But you still have taunt on you. I'll bet you that's what you're gonna do. Which means that I will not be able to go at you. All right. Okay. You have prey. I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff to him. So, you're gonna hit them, you're gonna hit them. I have 7. That's all we got. Let's block on you. Out, out, out. Unless I wanted to see if, no. He could swap with red, and I don't want red to be in the line of fire. Somebody gave me a misery. All right. Okay. Can I still can't target him. So well, we're just gonna have to wail on you then. That's right. That's the end of you. We have 2. Not enough dice. Oh, she needs 3. And she already fired off. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to wait until next time. Who are you gonna hit? Alright, you're gonna swap people around. That's just not gonna do any good, is it? So the wolf has the least HP. Yeah, I really only need to get 1 hit off from somebody. probably wasn't necessary, but. Alright, so my wolf is kind of toasted. I could heal snow if I wanted to, but. So these are easy fights. These are normal fights. Iron or regret. Oh, you. I know those enchanters, they like to drop you into cages. Ooh, and a troll guardian. A little bit of HP anyways. Alright. You've got prey. And I don't like you, so... Well, that's the end of you. You're going after them, you are healing yourself. So, go ahead and give you a little extra block. Yeah, see? That enchanted cave sucks up actions. Okay. So. You got prey. You got prey. Poison you. Poison you. Hit you. Hit you. Alright, we're taking a chance on this one. Fewer dice, but okay. We got that back. Okay. You're going to buff things. You're gonna get a swing. You're kind of a weenie. Let's get that back. Alright, so who has prey? You have prey. So you're getting hit. Can I hit? No. Alright. You're getting hit. You're getting hit. The end of that. Poisoned. Poisoned. Okay, so what we're going to do is here we're going to use the last dice to break the first lock on the cage, essentially. So the next one, it changes it to that one. Unless he recasts it or something exciting like that. Alright, who has prey this time? Alright, enraged. Everybody's enraged, which means that they can only do things that would right. So she fortunately can still in fact hit people. Can't do anything because of that. You can do that. That's all that that can do, and I'm out of dice, so yeah. Oh, no more wolf. Okay. I wonder if the crown actually means, like, all right, everybody's still enraged, so no one can actually do anything. No available target. All right, we're gonna have to use the cards then. Let's see, he's gonna go after what? Swap that. All right, draw 2 cards. Let's see. Who's got fragile? That's weakness. That's enraged. That's weakness. That's weakness. All right, that's not doing any good. I can poison the bear. And I can defend. All right. I've forgotten who's in the cage. The boar? It's not the wolf, because the wolf died. I should probably remember that. Alright. All of this can now be... But red is the only one who can hit him because of where he is. No available target. Yeah. That is annoying. Yes, the boar. Poison's going to start building up on her. That's going to be a problem. And red is I should put it on the boar. Oh well. It is vulnerable to a lot of this junk. Alright, but it does have a lot of hits. There's plenty of dice in the roll. No target. Hit. All enemies receive fearful. Alright. Going to need defense. Okay. We can do this. Gradual and fearful, but he's still being poisoned. Okay, this is going to botch my math, however. I wonder if poisoning counts as... Yeah, let's first do this and get that off of her. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Okay, he can protect people and he can move. But he can only move once. The bear's going after red. So let's swap you. Sorry, bear. Okay. Weakness and fearful and fragile. A targeting issue. Unless the bear takes a hit. Alright, doesn't really have rules. Well, let's see what this does. Okay. The problem is that there's no way to draw the cards and there's nothing that can be done. Oh. Okay, that got her out of the rule that it can only be used if her health is under 20. That's something anyways. I think that's all I can do though. Okay. Right, I'm gonna need to swap somebody else back into the middle so they can take a hit at this guy. And hope. There we go. All right. Who has a ha? I mean, both still be dead. And none of Red's cards are enormously helpful. He at least doesn't have a debuff that goes along with it. The store is empty. Oh, wait. New cards. Spawn a Snow White bird until the end of battle. Adds quick idea at each. Carbon washing. Swaps target with a random neighbor. None of those are particularly useful, if I'm being honest. Alright. And the boar's about to die. I mean, this is gonna go badly. They'll regret it. They didn't invite me, the fairy said. If you reassure the fairy, you lose some money. If you make fun of the fairy, you gain a misery. I got plenty of money. Yeah, the fairy's just kind of rude anyways. But rather the money than the misery. And... ooh, this time we have poisoned apple. We like ourselves a poisoned apple. Mother's Needle. Ally receives 1 ironclad per 2 poison on them. Removes poison. Alright. That's fun. Strong Will. Turn weakness into strength. Target receives 1 strength. Banish this card. That's expensive though. Alright. I mean, this is probably gonna nail me because that's a mini boss and oh, crying out loud. Oh yeah, I'm toast. Let's just see how long we drag this out. Man. Right after. What is he doing? He's just gonna spawn buffs. Okay. Okay. Let's see, can we poison? It'll poison me, but I like poison, so you are weenie. Let's up that on you. Who can I hit? I don't like you. You're mean. Okay. What's the damage done? Alright, so I can poison you. I can poison you. I can shoot you and you. Probably should have gone for the person without any armor, but oh well. Can't do any more. I can still poison you. Alright. With nothing left. Honestly, the boar is pretty safe inside the cage. I gotta get rid of this guy though. Oh. Limping's no joke. Okay. Okay, who has fragile on them? Oh, she's stunned. Oh, that is going to make my life so much more difficult. Ally receives 3 block. Removes fearful, removes enraged, but it doesn't do anything about stunned. Okay. But she is enraged, which is getting in her way. So get rid of that. I'm gonna poison you all over the place. Can't do anything more. Spawn a wolf skin. No one has fragile. No, I'm going to defend. Who's getting hit? Back a little bit. Oh, something will be in trouble in a minute. Yeah. I mean, she can go down fighting. The problem is if red goes down, it's game over. So she's enraged. Yeah, oh, they're all enraged. Oh, you suck, game. Actually, you're a really good game. Yeah, that's kind of all we can do here. Because that's limping, that'll damage her. Probably not gonna do much good. Well, not dead yet. Just, you know, mostly dead. Mostly. Alright, so... Alright, you... That's all we got. Not actually helpful. Yeah, game over. Okay. How many wishes do I have? I have a lot of wishes, as a matter of fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? I really kind of want this, but I think it resets every time I reload the game. And I don't want to do another run at the moment. I mean, I guess we could start it and save it and see what that looks like. Let's do that. She needs some. Every 2 rounds, red receives 1 immunity. She's gonna burn through that though. With the things these guys are throwing out. I don't know why these paddle. Some of these are. These just do not look useful to me. And I suppose for completeness sake, I should do. We could try this one. That one might be interesting. New frog prints and new Red Riding Hood. That's all sorts of things. That's the Nightingale Part 1. Curious about that. There's all kinds of things. I thought there were only the 6 books, but there's a rotation of books. That's interesting. Okay, we gotta figure out red. Because we've done the frog prints. We got a ways into Jack, but I want to figure out how red works. Okay. At the start of each turn, red receives 2 block, or at the start, other allies receive 1 block. At the start of the battle, red receives 2 strength and 2 fatigue. Every 2 rounds, red receives 1 immunity. So a round is both turns, the ally turn and the enemy turn? Yeah, because battles are the full card. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, yep. Granny's missing, yep. Okay. I do also think I may have chosen poorly by going up the shop route that last time. I'm going to need to I wanted the extra dice, but I don't think I needed extra dice. Oh, I've got a board. Unlocked it from the beginning. Okay. That's fun. Okay. He's been doing things to himself. So this might also be a good time to defend. Or I could just take a whack at him. Okay. Good as it gets. None of you are useful. Okay, she got 1 immunity. I wonder if immunities carry. I don't think immunities carry battle to battle. Okay, at any rate. That's all that can be done. That's all that can be done. He's going after the boar anyways. Alright. Yeah. I think red just gets 2 blocks just by default. This I've never found useful. Although I guess if you combine the two, problem is that then you've got to take the fragile off them or the fatigue off them. I don't like things that give me fatigue. All right, I want to get up to you. So the sun was shining. Trade or not trade? Let's trade. Lose a random card. Get a card in return. Ah, sweets is fun. Alright. Target loses 2 strength or target loses 1 ironclad. Make the sweets. Okay. After a wild boar with a wild boar. Okay. Mm-hmm. 4 damage. Becomes 6 damage. Oh. And her immunity did not carry into the next battle. That's gonna be rough. And now she's only gonna be able to hit once. Right. That was quick and painless though. Oof. None of this is useful. I I don't like Red's card set. If you shuffle some of the others in, then there's not too bad, but her card set in particular. Oh yeah, okay. Help the children or help the woman. I'm gonna go back to helping the gingerbread witch because honestly, I don't get much out of Hansel and Gretel. Okay, on the other hand, if you fight the gingerbread witch, you only have to fight one person, so I may have chosen poorly. Um, I'm gonna have to have a go. Oh, see, now they've swapped places again. But I think some of their... Are they costing me dice? Wretched little beasties. Okay. Now I have to shoot whoever happens to be available. Alright. Who's gonna help him? He's gonna help her. I'm going to do that. Now there's a misery in my deck. All right. That was not useful. Right. I can go at you a bit more. And I could on some more block for you. Alright. I like my board, but I need... Ah, there we go. What is she gonna do? Doesn't matter. Not useful cards. Okay, now they're both wailing on me. And I will have less shielding. Unless I use something to defend. Right. You are going down. Okay, she's gonna hit me for 4, so this is not a time to have fragile. Well, that's just gonna rotate through. I don't think that's useful use of the cards. Oh, I wonder if my immunity has been keeping me from some of these debuffs. Okay. That was useful. Alright, I can, however, hit her once. And then I can defend. I just need a couple more hits. And I have them. The witch did not follow. Hansel and Gretel fled into the forest. I would like to accompany you to see more of your skills. The new character, the Gingerbread Witch. And she changes, she kind of builds a house of blocks around things, around other characters, which is nice. And then at the end, she can sort of use that to do something else. Okay, choose a card. Triggers randomly. Right, this is a persistent card, even though it's 2. This one triggers once and then vanishes to the end. I'm going to do this one. All right, where are we? We have another fight. And then we have a campsite. All right. Is that seriously called an enchanted pine cone? No. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm fighting an enchanted pine cone. Okay. So, I think what I want to do is put up some block. And then yeah, that's just one joker, and that's too late. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get a hit in. Okay, the farmer's going to cast upon himself. The enchanted pine cone is going to hit. Right, let's see. We got some more dice. Okay. There's something that you could do. I think I have to upgrade her skills before I can really do something with this. Or there was something you could do with the endurance that you build up on her. That is neither here nor there at the moment. However, we are going to need to hit the enchanted pine cone. And that is all that we can do. That's just rude for a pine cone. All right. Ah, there we go. The crispy hut. Let's ran 3 random cards into your hand. That's what the last that's what you're doing. 2-handed dice, draw a card, receive 1 strength. Considering she's gonna have to start hitting things. And okay. Hit you. Hit you. And I'm going to put a little bit of block on you. That's all that anybody can do. Okay. Let's see what this does. This gives us more. She's going to get hit, so get rid of you. Nothing anybody can do. Nothing anybody can do. All right. Let's do this because I think it will come in handy later. Yeah, that's all we got. Well, we could do this. Let me do that. Weaken him. All right. Okay. On dice, that's good. Now, she does have the ability to hit things. She doesn't have any points. It costs her, however. But I think in this case, it's worth it. I don't like any of these cards. All right. The team. Now, can I put you back? Here you go. Better luck. Be on the edge. Unlock an ability. Who's doing that? You're doing the passport upgrade. You're doing the burnt biscuit. And receives fragile or weakness. Or red receives block or energy. This is easier to meet the criteria. So we're going to do that just for the moment. Alright. Okay, I guess we can go to the end of it. end of the chapter. Let's see. Right. I could see if that. That didn't do any good. Also not doing any good. Okay. You're gonna hit. You're gonna hit. Give you some. Some. Yeah. Every now and then you become aware that a lot of these games are like having math for a hobby. How many things can I do versus what? He's gonna hit. He's gonna do defenses. Right. Doesn't do much good. All right. Now. I'd like to have 4 cards. There's no way to do. No, we're just gonna hit things. Is what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna ignore the cards because the cards are hurting my brain and not enormously useful at the moment. I will say though, one reason I did like the Frog Prince is because the Frog Prince had Princess Sophie, and Princess Sophie spawns minions. Also, the Frog Prince could hit more than one enemy at a time. Good. All right. Other strengths. Jack was a bit more complex because Jack had like an extra energy layer that you had to do the math on. And on the other hand, Jack had Princess Sophie too, so he was also a available target. We're gonna have to swap next time. Alright, she's got no available target. That's fine. Armor up. Red while we have the chance. Okay, so Target receives 2 block. Target receives 2 armor. Target receives 2 blocks. You still need to be bad. I need you to not. Alright. I think we're probably. I think she can take the hit. There we go. On swift movement. At the start of each turn, random ally receives 2 block or 1 ironclad. So this is more block. Or a 0-point card that gives you either more cards or more dice. This lasts over time. Let's go for the 0-point card. Right, the unicorn. Actually, the unicorn is very useful. Okay, and she pushes right into the center with the extra dice. We can do this and we can do this. Okay. After that. Alright. Alright, nobody said yet, although the boar's kind of close. Okay. Now. I like firing off the unicorn because she reduces the cost for actions. So, but you can only fire off once. So. Yes. Unicorns. Oh, she doesn't cost anything when she does that. That you have to have. She's gonna mess with the cards. So, if you are gonna do something that costs cards and you want a particular card, do that first. Alright, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do that. Alright. Okay. So I used red to attack the unicorn over here, and then I put as much armor on her as possible. And I will do the same thing. Do the unicorn. Get rid of. And that's the end of that. Now, she could. I think I like using her as protective. What said she can hit when she needs to. Okay. Crispy Hut. Add 3 random biscuit cards to your hand. Okay, do that. Target receives swing. Oh, that's nice. Target receives blocks. Target receives strength. So, strength. Ooh, no. Swing. Good freebie. Oh, I needed to do that first. That's okay. I lucked out. She is buffed up. She's gonna hit at least once on both sides. There. And then I think you're gonna do that. You're that. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and that. There. Now everybody has a little bit of armor. I made a dent in the pine cone. Okay. Alright, so I have 2 hits off of red. To take advantage of this. Actually, advantage of this. Right. I could, which takes 1 damage. Can you reach? No. In that case, let's protect yourself and protect red. Something else can be done. Okay. He's hiding because he knows that red would shoot him next time. So, actually, this works for me. I'm going to, this time, select you, hit you, get rid of you, hit, that. Oh, actually, you still have just enough. All right. Thank you. All right. Rail the team. I'm liking my team. All right. Red's ability only fires off if she's under 20 hit points. This is a passive upgrade, which is more cards. This is a passive upgrade. Actually, this is extra shielding. I think this is probably worth it. Okay. All healed, all done. Okay, this is the last fight. I think this is the big bad wolf. Yep. Red recognized a bushy tail and large paws with sharp claws. A wolf. Right. Okay. So. Grade you. At least once. That is. Put some shielding on the person that the wolf is about to hit. That is all that can be done at the moment. At least one hit from either red or the witch. Okay. Alright, so you are worth it, even though this is going to blow all of my dice. Start of each turn, all allies receive 3 block. That's worth it. Okay, you can't do anything, but you can shield red. I'm gonna use you later. Alright. Okay. Come on. Orange cup. Yes. Okay, that is a good roll. Alright. Select. Target. Target. That's all that can be done. And go after the boar, so do that. Crispy Hut fires off next time. The boar has enough to shield someone else, or we do the rolling pin. Let's sweep rolling pin on red. I don't know. Did that actually do anything? Sometimes it fires off at the beginning of the next turn and you don't notice it. Sometimes it just kind of doesn't fire. Alright. Because reasons. Either I misread it or something didn't work. Alright. I'm gonna spawn our crispy treats. This is nice, but it doesn't actually do us anything because there's only one. Okay, she's gonna do weakness against the witch. Actually, I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Weakness is reducing damage, and she's not doing any damage at the moment. Red is doing all of the damage. Do I have a strength card? No. Get a strength card. Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna have to hit things. And she's gonna just fire off whatever is left. What should she have? She has 2 endurance. Well, I'm gonna do that. I just do that. Boar is mostly here for the passive at this point, and the unicorn really only has one job. What's the wolf gonna do? The wolf is going to swing at reduced damage for is reduced after. Maybe takes 3 damage per prey, and she has 3 prey on her. I don't know if this can block that, but we'll go ahead and try. Alright, let's. I forgot to do that. Oh well. Wouldn't have made a huge difference to the math. Right, I think it did mitigate some of what happened. Alright. I kind of feel like went after her. Not enough dice. Oh, she needs 2 orange and she only has. Not to do anything. Well. Now what to do. Okay, and then red, hit the target, hit the target again. And that's all I need. Oh, red can defend. Or someone can defend. Let's defend her. I like that the shielding is persistent between turns, so you're not constantly having to decide whether or not you're going to rebuild it or not. Okay. Armor, armor. Random dice. Okay. I'm going to go after red. So, block red. Red. It. Let's just do some debuffs on you for the change. Alright. All this armor is coming in handy. The city, though, you end up fighting Snow White, and Snow White has poison, and the poison doesn't care about your armor. So that is a completely different sort of math. Okay. Now Samold. It. Oh yeah. after the unicorn, block on the unicorn, and then put a block on it. Yeah. On to 11 hit points, which means that there's going to be a few more rounds. So Red only does 4 damage at a time. Unless someone wants to give me some swing doesn't help, but I can gather strength and I can some cheap hits in, and you do the last hits because it is the end of the chapter and everybody is going to get healed up. Extra dice, new card, wolf skin is the best. And we receive the wolf, who also does a certain amount of damage. The wolf was useful, very useful, because he allowed targeting from anywhere. So if I put him in the center, Red on the edge, she didn't get hit as often, but she could still get her hits in. So she's going to say, come with us and help. And he's going to say, sure, why not? In the meantime, I think I'm going to keep the boar and the unicorn for a little bit. Well, the boar was useful, but I think that the wolf is going to be even more useful. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and do this chapter. This bit is a bit repetitive sometimes. The wolf is nervous about going to the big city, and Red says, I'm sure it'll be fine. Knows how much she knows. Alright, I'm gonna save though and step out because it is getting late and it's time to feed kittens and get ready for tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.